Hello friends, in this video we will be discussing an example relating to rank of a matrix. So here in this example we need to find the rank of a matrix B. Generally, in order to find the rank of a matrix B, we consider a submatrix B1. So here we are obtaining the matrix B1 by just deleting the last column. So the elements in the matrix B1 would be 1, 2, 0. And then the second row is 3, 4, 1, and in the last row we get the elements as -2, 3, and then again 2. And the next step is to find the determinant of matrix B1, which is denoted by mod B1, which will be equal to the first element 1 into 4 into 2, which is 8, minus 3 into 1, which is 3. Then minus of the next element, which is 2 into, and here by deleting the column and the row in which 2 is present, we get 3, 1, minus 2 and 2. And now finding determinant of that matrix, we get 3 into 2, which is 6, minus of minus 2 into 1, which will be plus 2. Then plus of 0 into something is again 0. So by performing the operations, we get 1 into 8 minus 3, which is 5, minus of 2 into 6 plus 2, which is 8. So that will be equal to 5 minus 16. So we get the value as minus 11, which is not equal to 0. So therefore, we can say that the matrix B1 is a non-singular matrix and rank of matrix B will be equal to 3. So in this way, we find the rank of matrix B. And now, let us discuss how to find the rank using elementary transformations. So first, let me tell you the meaning of elementary transformations. The transformations like interchanging of two rows or transformation of a row by using subtraction or addition or multiplication, such transformations are called as elementary transformations. So now, let us consider the matrix B. So here the main purpose will be to make the upper triangle as 0. So in order to convert the element 3 as 0, we use the transformation R2 implies R2 minus 3R1. So first we need to write the elements of second row, which are 3, 4, 1 and 2. And now let us write the elements of 3R1, that is nothing but multiplying 3 to the elements of row 1. So 3 into 1 is 3, and then here we get 6. Then the next element is 0, and at last we get minus 3. And here, as the operation is minus, we need to subtract both the elements. So 3 minus 3 will be 0, whereas 4 minus 6 is minus 2, and then we get the element as 1, and at last we get 5. So these are the elements of the second row. So the matrix B will be similar to, and here the first row remains the same. Coming to the second row, we get the elements as 0, minus 2, 1 and 5. And now let us make changes to row 3 in order to convert the element minus 2 as 0. So the transformation would be R3 implies R3 plus 2R1. And now let us write the elements of the third row, which are minus 2, 3, 2 and 5. And now let us write the elements 2R1. So by multiplying 2 to the row 1, we get 2 into 1, which is 2. And then the next element would be 4. And then we get 0. And at last minus 2. And here the operation is plus. It means we need to add both the elements. So by adding, we get here 0. And then the next element is 7. And here we get 2, and by adding 5 plus of minus 2, we get 3. So these are the elements of row 3. So let us write 0, 7, 2 and 3. And now the next step is to convert the element 7 as 0. So for this, we will use the second row, and by multiplying 7 to the second row and multiplying 2 to the third row and just adding, we get here 0. So the transformation is made to row 3 denoted by R3 implies 2R3 plus 7R2. So first let us write the elements of R3 by multiplying 2. So we get here 0, 14, then 2 into 2 is 4, and at last we get 6. And then the elements of 7R2 will be 0, then 7 into minus 2 is minus 14, and then we get here 7 into 1, which is 7, and at last 35. And now we need to perform the operation addition. So the matrix B will be similar to, so here the first and the second row remains the same, and the third row will be 0 plus 0, which is 0, and then 14 plus of minus 14, which is again 0, and then 4 plus 7 is 11, and 6 plus 35 is 41. So this is the matrix B, and here you can observe that we converted the elements of upper triangle as 0. And now we need to find the rank of matrix B, which will be equal to number of non-zero rows. So by observing the last column of matrix B, we can say that there are 3 non-zero rows. So therefore, the rank of matrix B will be equal to 3. And make a note that in order to find the rank of a matrix using elementary transformations, we need to convert the augmented matrix AD into upper triangular matrix. Here you can see that we have converted as upper triangular matrix. So this is how we find rank of a matrix using elementary transformations. In our next video, we are going to deal with consistent and inconsistent systems. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.